Thank you so much for tuning in. I just posted the other video of the 2 traveler's notebooks that I finished, and I posted the video yesterday. This one was already in the works as well, and I finished it up today. So I wanted to show you really quickly what it looks like. So here is the cover. I just tied it up with steam binding so it could stay together, and we'll look inside. This is the cover. It's got the little girl. It's been embossed, and I just sewed seam binding and some patterned paper. I've made this into a pocket. So it's got the long tag with seam binding, and then I stamped established here in the back so you could put the date of your traveler's notebook. This is also a pocket back here, so you could tuck something back here, but I have this here for now. So here's the inside. It's got Tsunami Rose. This is Tsunami Rose, and I just cut it and put the here you go, the library card with some seam binding. I just love this seam binding, so I keep using it for everything. So that tucks in there. I made a big pocket right here and put 2 tags. Here's this one, so pretty. And then this one, I put a tab up here, sewed some seam binding and backed it up so it's 2-sided. So that's here. This is all tea-stained paper, vintage music paper. I can't remember the date of this book. I actually have the copy. I can't remember exactly, but it's very pretty and nice and thick. Tea-stained paper. Here's some crinkly tracing paper. Patterned paper that I printed this flower image, so it goes from this side to the other side when we get to it. And this is like a soft baby pink. It's so pretty. This is also an image that I got from Etsy. So I'll go ahead and put the link for this one as well, but I'll show you the other side. So I did a big vintage tablecloth pocket here. I sewed it on. I love this. Like I said in my last video, my mom used to have a lot of these, and I just don't remember what happened to them. I just can't remember. I wish I had them all still. I wouldn't cut them up, that's for sure. But this one I found at an estate sale, and it was torn around the edges, so I didn't feel bad cutting this one up. Otherwise, I would have used it on my table because I just love them. So I have a big tag that's in here. It has chrysanthemums, I guess that's how you say it. And this is a Tim Holtz cardstock, and I just sewed a see-through pocket here with that tracing paper. I sewed it on, put a little bling, like I said in my last video, and somebody caught it. I can't remember who it was, but I said it's a little vintage, a little rock and roll. So here's the little rock and roll piece of it, right? And it's got the tag. Put something in there, and then it fits in here. This is colored paper, and I tea dyed it, tea stained, so it's so pretty. It's like it was a yellow, and then now it's like a muted yellow. It's just so pretty. And then ledger paper, it folds over, and I sewed one of the Tim Holtz butterflies on here because it matched with this, and I love this book. It has so many pretty images. So I have this here. This is also a pink tea stained, and I just put a little clip here with some seam binding. And this is actually an invoice from an ice cream manufacturer or something like that. And I printed it out. It was a download that I also got from Etsy. And it was actually from the same store that I got this image from. So I just thought it was so nice, and it's perfect to journal or put notes on here. So I thought this was nice to include in here. So I put that in there. This is just a little fold over, and I punched it with the Martha Stewart tea stained. Here's some graph paper. I just love this tea stained. Here's a I got this from a book of, it's like Flower Garden. So this is the middle. I didn't want to put anything on here because it's so pretty, so I'll leave it up to whoever you know, purchases this to jazz it up with whatever they want. Thought it was so pretty. The other side, here's a pocket made out of a book page, and I decoupaged the napkin. So it's got a nice big tag. Here's a little bit more, and then I just sewed it on there. And then here's this, and I just stamped free on here because it's a bird cage, but there's not a little bird in here. So he's free. So he's free. And I thought that was cute. Here's some more. Here's the other side of that pretty book page. Vintage. Ledger paper. Paper here. Here's the other side of that floral. So it's from here to here. So pretty. And the patterned paper, I sewed fabric here, so it's a fabric pocket. I love these fabric pockets because they give. They're a little stretchy. And I just made this little notebook with some extra paper that I had, the graph paper, sewed it, and then I sewed this receipt on here, and then put this image. Thought it was pretty, and then blinged it up a little. So that fits in there. Here's the other side of the music page, and here's the fold out of this, and another pocket. This can be a little tuck spot here. It's a cute little fawn, and life is full of beauty. I put that little sentiment here, and made a nice long tag that's embossed, and it's got some lace. So I thought that was nice. And then here's the back. I put another book page pocket, and I fussy cut another Tsunami Rose printable, and I put this behind it, and then sewed it together, and then attached it to the back cover. And here's the pocket. I think it's so pretty. Here's another little fussy cut rosebud, a little washi tape just to add some polka dots here, and then just a little extra piece of paper to journal on. And this is also a pocket back here. So this is nice. And that's it. So I just wanted to flip through it really quickly, and I will be listing this in my Etsy shop if anyone is interested. And these are just so addicting. I'm having so much fun making these. If you have any questions, just let me know. And I am here to answer anything that you might have questions on. So anyway, y'all have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.